Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Brewers attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Vince Velasquez starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Standing in, Lorenzo Cain. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
One ball.
Things expected to warm up a bit as the afternoon goes on, but still just 52 degrees here at game time. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Here's Eric Sogard as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. His lifetime line against Velasquez, he's 1 for 5. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
The 3-1. Fouled away. Three-two pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. 5 base hits in the series for him through 9 at-bats, so he's been very productive at the plate. From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Cain stands at first with 1 out. Moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth.
Next for Milwaukee, Logan Morrison. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Kane runs. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. The payoff pitch. Fouled off. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And that misses, ball four, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 24.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Garcia, 28 years old. He's a 9-year major league vet. The set and the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. One and one. Here it is. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The set and the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Freddie Peralta will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Standing in, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. In his 7 at-bats in the series, he's picked up 5 hits, so he's really been locked in. Here's the first pitch to him.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. One out, nobody on. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2-2 count.
Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Batting third. The first
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
That ball's foul.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We are still scoreless. In now the Brewers DH, Ryan Braun. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The pitch. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Count is 2 balls and no strikes to the Brewers DH. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1.
Count is 3-1.
And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Settling in now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Nobody out, runner on first. Not close. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Set to get his day started, Luis Urias. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. First and second here with nobody out. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Coming to the plate now, Orlando Arcia, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Bouncer up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit, and the Brew Crew has struck first here. It's now 1-0.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He singled to open up the ball game. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. McCutchen on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The third base.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And he fouls this one off. From the stretch, the 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Brewers forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second. The Brewers lead it 1-0. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8.
Bryce Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
1 ball and 1 strike to their designated hitter this afternoon.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Here's a drive by McCutchen. Hit well out to deep left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. Second home run early in the year, and it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Peralta features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The 3-0 pitch.
Hey.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Now the payoff pitch home. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alex.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
That evens it up, 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through, a base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here it comes, 1-0. Now both runners are breaking, but this is speared by the first baseman. Now a throw to second, and he can't get back in time, so the hit and run works against them as he hits right into a double play. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. The 2-1. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And the pitch. 3-2 now. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Brewers take a 2-1 lead.
Two home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Stepping in now, Logan Morrison. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. So here's Avisail Garcia as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
No one out with a runner at second. Swung on and missed 3-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Softly hit out to short, and one gone.
The bat, number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Braun stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
The 2-1 home.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in to try it again. Omar Narvaez, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. We played 2.5, 2-1 Milwaukee. So next to the plate for the Phillies, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off.
1-0.
The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Line to the right side, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
In now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So stepping in, Bryce Harper, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Harper is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat pad.
Here's the 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hard hit to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The left fielder, number 22.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Here's Didi Gregorius. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. From the stretch. Fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 3 innings complete. Phillies lead this one 3-2. Leading off the inning, Luis Urias, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he popped him up. Boom, in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. High in the air into shallow left center. Coming on is McCutchen. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Zach Eflin enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Zach Eflin.
Lorenzo Cain will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The 0-1 pitch. Soft liner towards short. Segura for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Brewers go down quietly. They're down 3-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the
Digging in
Phillies,
for his second at-bat,
third
Alec
baseman,
Bohm. A base
Alec.
hit in his first trip.
Boom.
Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kane is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. 2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Now the pitch. 5 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2 balls and a strike now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
Back to the top of the order now, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That's ball 2.
2-0 now.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
3-0 now.
3-0.
Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Yelich. And no one will track it down. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 0-1 offering. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Leading off the inning, Eric Sogard, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 7, Eric.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 1-2.
I got you down. 2-2.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Skied into straightaway right. Zobrist will wait on it. 1 gone.
Now batting.
So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 20.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Logan Morrison. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Count 1-0.
And Morrison in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And another foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it, and that retires the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail 3-2. Brett Anderson is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Brett Anderson.
Now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Hoskins, a California-born ball player. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So here's the Phillies DH. Bryce Harper, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. stretch. Here's the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1. There's a shot out to right center field. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
So now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Oh and 1, here it comes. Ball one. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Runners are at second and third here with only one away. And that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Third baseman, Alec.
Into the box, Alec Bohm, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
At the plate now, Ben Zobrist. Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run scores. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Brent Suter is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Runner, yes,
And a double steal try here. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bullet back up the middle. Keane will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Philadelphia is on top, 6-2. Leading off the inning, Ryan Braun, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
A ball and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. He's got it 1 away. Ready now, Omar Narvaez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder on the warning track. He makes the catch. Ready for another chance? Orlando Arcia, a hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. He He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Brewers strand one. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Now at the plate, Mike Trout is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Looking at his career totals, Trout is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, get down.
Shot toward right center, and Trout has himself a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0-1 the count. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Nobody out, runner on first. A little low, it's 2-2. Too high, ball 3. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Outside 3-0 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Now a throw over to first, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Garcia has it. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Phillies go down quietly there. They lead it 6-2. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Number 7, Eric Sogard.
Standing in now, Eric Sogard, lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
To second for 1, back to first, and he throws it away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is in off the plate.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get in a more spot to be.
And a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
No harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Ellis Guerra takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Logan Morrison will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Guerra is facing his old colors in this one. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
The 1-2.
Nope, outside.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Belted high in the air out to left. McCutchen going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So here is Avisail Garcia. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
No, inside.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
2 down, runners at first and second. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And he is in there.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. No balls and 1 strike. Alvarez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Gregorius with a sliding stop. Touché, sir. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 Philly error, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Phillies 6 and the Brewers 4. Last half of the 7th here at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. He's set and the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Working for the punch out and the offering. On the ground to short. Could this be two? One there. Back to first, but it's right by him. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Striding in once again, Alec Bohm. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
1-1. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
The right fielder, number 19.
Digging in and looking for more, Ben Zobrist. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Garcia is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for Philadelphia. They're up 6-4. Digging in, Luis Urias, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Alvarez is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. McCutchen is under it. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Orlando Arcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball that's outside.
1 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
In now, Lorenzo Cain as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. McCutchen is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. David Robertson is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 30, David Robertson.
Eric Sogard will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. From the belt, the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
The count, 3-1.
Christian Yelich would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. Score remains steady at 6-4. David Phelps is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Arcia backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, JT Realmuto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The Brewers entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Mike Trout comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
2 strikes.
1 out and a runner on second base. Too high. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0 delivery. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Hector Neris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Christian Yelich will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here comes the first pitch.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No, that's low.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
From the stretch, Logan Morrison comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Garcia hits a little over the 270 mark. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike two.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
And it's fouled away. Runner at second here with one man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So now to the plate, Ryan Braun, as he'll take. Count is 1-2 now. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The Brewers down to their final strike. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk it, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The closer's supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Keon Broxton will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 23, Keon Broxton.
Digging in once again, Omar Narvaez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. He's in at second safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Sorrento. Dominguez gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Number 58, Sorrento Dominguez.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Dominguez, a 25-year-old, he's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Struck him out, so a great job of working out of certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over.
Well, never a dull moment in this one, especially in the 9th inning as the tying run is stranded on third and the winning run is left on second. Anybody's game until the very last pitch. Now I can finally breathe a little bit.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Philadelphia led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Zach Eflin gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Freddie Peralta was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia.